But what we need to talk to Merce about now is what happened at the Emirates today.
Arsenal handed major lift as full squad returns ahead of Champions League showdown with Bayern Munich as the club enters one of the most crucial weeks of their season. The atmosphere around London Coney has transformed from concern to confidence as every previously sidelined player returned to full training. This unexpected but welcome development has given Mikel Arteta a full complement of options at exactly the moment he needs them most. With the Champions League knockout clash against Bayern Munich only days away, the timing could not be better for a squad that has battled injuries throughout the domestic campaign. For much of the past month, Arsenal have been forced to navigate tight fixtures with a patched-together lineup. Key players dealing with muscle injuries and fatigue meant that Arteta had to rotate heavily and trust younger or less experienced squad members in high-pressure matches. Even though Arsenal managed to maintain their form in the Premier League and stay competitive in Europe, the strain was beginning to show. What the manager needed most was a clean bill of health, and at last he seems to have received it at the perfect moment. Training today was described as the most intense and complete session the team has held in weeks. The return of several influential names created a strong competitive edge, with players battling for starting positions and pushing each other to peak levels. The rhythm of the squad looked restored and the internal confidence was clear as passes flowed smoothly and the tempo remained high throughout. According to sources observing the session, Arteta spent significant time organising tactical drills designed specifically for the Bayern matchup, suggesting that his plans are now fully set thanks to the availability of all his players. Among the returning stars were both defenders and attackers who have been crucial in shaping Arsenal's identity this season. Their presence brings structure defensively, creativity in midfield, and sharper movement in the final third. It also gives Arsenal the opportunity to return to their preferred tactical shape, something they have struggled to maintain during the injury spells. With everyone back, Arteta can finally prepare a lineup built not on necessity but on strategy, tailoring his strongest 11 to combat Bayern's strengths. The players themselves appeared energized, showing the hunger and determination typical of a squad that knows it is on the brink of something significant. Spirits were high as teammates encouraged one another and welcomed the returning players warmly. There is a collective sense within the squad that this Champions League tie represents more than just a knockout match. It is a statement opportunity, a chance to show that Arsenal belong consistently among Europe's elite after years of rebuilding and near misses. The players understand the weight of the moment and their attitude in training reflected that seriousness. While Bayern Munich remain one of the most experienced and dangerous teams in Europe, they too have had their share of inconsistencies this season. Arsenal staff believes that facing Bayern with a full squad gives them a realistic shot at progressing. The return of their injured stars allows the team to focus on their strengths, particularly their fluid attacking style and organised defensive press. Arteta's philosophy thrives when every player understands their role clearly, and full training sessions with the entire group available make that level of clarity possible. Much of the tactical emphasis this week has been placed on controlling transitions. Bayern remain one of the fastest teams in Europe when moving from defence to attack, and Arsenal will be keen to prevent open spaces in midfield. With key midfielders finally fit again, Arteta can set up a more balanced central structure that allows the team to press without leaving dangerous gaps. Wide play will also be important, as Bayern's fullbacks push high and often leave openings that Arsenal's wingers can exploit. The return of every attacking player gives Arteta the flexibility to adjust based on how the match evolves. The psychological impact of having a full squad cannot be overstated. Footballers often emphasize the importance of momentum and collective belief, and Arsenal have regained both at the optimal moment. Even players who may not start against Bayern contribute by raising the level of competition in training, helping sharpen the players who will eventually step onto the pitch. The unity within the group has been one of the major strengths of Arsenal under Arteta, and the return of all injured players only deepens that sense of togetherness. Supporters also share in the renewed optimism. News of the full squad returning spread quickly across fan communities and social media, with many expressing relief and excitement. The Champions League remains the competition where Arsenal supporters most crave success, having seen the club come close but fall short in past decades. This season feels different for many fans because the team has demonstrated resilience, maturity, and a willingness to fight in difficult moments. To approach such a massive European clash with every player fit reinforces the feeling that something special might be unfolding. As the countdown to matchday continues, Arteta must now decide which 11 players will start and which tactical setup will best challenge Bayern. With the squad fully healthy, those decisions become both more difficult and more rewarding. He has multiple quality choices in every position and can make adjustments without compromising the overall structure of the team. That depth could prove vital in a two-legged Champions League tie where small margins often determine the winner. Ultimately, the return of the full squad is not just a boost for Arsenal. It is a reminder of how far the team has come under Arteta's leadership. The club has built a strong, cohesive group capable of handling adversity and responding with determination. As they prepare for one of their toughest European tests, they do so with confidence, unity, and renewed strength. The showdown with Bayern Munich will demand everything from Arsenal, but now they enter the battle with every soldier ready.